probably have memories growing up of people saying, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? And now you're in your 20s or 30s and maybe you're like, I'm just trying to figure out who I even am. If so, this video is for you. My name is Kate Dove. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your main character energy glow up guide. I'm probably going to shorten that in the future, as well as a spicy romance author. Ever since I graduated high school 6 years ago, the bane of my existence has always been, I'm so passionate about so many things. What do I do with it? Who am I meant to be in the world? And I just always felt like something was missing or like I wasn't doing enough. I switched between 3 different colleges. I went from wanting to be a dancer to a teacher to then learning about intuition and feminine energy work, and now I'm writing books. And I'm definitely gonna have to make a whole about me video so that way you guys can hear about that journey. But throughout all of it, no matter what I was passionate about, no matter what I was doing, I just felt like things were out of alignment. I was finding that I was getting burnt out very often. I would find that I would be so passionate about these topics and then I would feel dread when it would come time to make a class or take an action to execute that thing that I was so passionate about. Lately, I have finally been finding the missing puzzle piece and everything is starting to click, and I'm going to share with you guys a simple prompt that you can use to begin glowing up your life as soon as you finish watching this video. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a ChatGPT prompt along with our astrology, human design, and blueprint, and we're gonna find out what our natural magnetism and gifts are. The cool thing about Gene Keys is that it's actually built off of human design, and human design uses astrology. All of these resources are connected, and the cool thing about it is that they don't tell us what to be or what to do, but more so it helps us remember who we are on the inside, because it's so easy in this crazy world to get lost in what we should be doing and to default to logic when it comes to planning out our life and our next steps. So what you're going to do is pull up ChatGPT either on your phone or your laptop, and down below in the description I'm going to have the links for you to get all 3 of your charts. When you get each chart, take a screenshot. Okay, so now you're going to put the prompt into ChatGPT and you're going to upload the 3 screenshots of your charts. And I have my laptop here in front of me so that way I can read you the prompt word for word, and I'll post it in the description too. You're going to type, I'm looking to have a massive glow up and step into my main character energy. Based on the astrology, Gene Keys, and human design info provided, tell me about my natural magnetism and how I can fully maximize and monetize my gifts. The other thing that you can add on to this, because it's probably not going to include it automatically, is to include your North Node and your Jupiter placements in the description that it's going to generate, because those 2 placements are really important for how you attract luck and abundance into your life. Now, one of the pet peeves that I do have about this is that sometimes ChatGPT can misread something in your astrology chart. So for example, when I originally did this, it was like, because you have Libra in your 2nd house, I had to pause the generation. I had to say like, hey, Libra is actually in my 3rd house. So it's good if you just have like basic astrology knowledge, just so that way if you do run into an error like that, you can tell ChatGPT to correct it. You can also put in there, like, if you don't know much about astrology or human design or anything like that, you can put that you're new to these topics, and for ChatGPT to give you a breakdown of each placement that it's going through so that way you can understand the importance of it. So when I did this, it automatically started with my Leo rising and my Venus in Leo. And it says, you were born to be magnetic. Main character energy is your baseline. With Leo rising and Venus in Leo, your physical appearance is captivating. People notice your confidence, hair, eyes, or style immediately. You radiate sensuality and luxury, especially when you dress in alignment with your essence. And then it shared here a magnetism tip. Your face, body, and voice are art. Treat them like sacred tools. Think cinematic vlogs, romantic slow motion shots, soft glamour. And then you can keep going, and it's going to break down the placements that are important for this prompt. So everything is obviously important when we're looking into these charts, but it's really going to focus on the main ones, like your communication, like how you are perceived by other people, your voice, your personality, how you attract things. Actually, we're going to get into that later in the video, but you can scroll through it and look through the different placements in your chart. And I'm going to read to you here my Jupiter in Cancer in the 11th house. You are blessed when you lead with love, heart, and softness, especially in group settings. Your abundance grows the more you nurture others and let yourself be loved back. Now, I wanted to share this statement that came up for my gene keys, because I would always joke to my now husband, like, why is it when I'm making content twice a day and I'm really pushing and I'm really striving, nothing will happen? And then the day that I decide to like bake cookies and watch Sex and the City, I'll get a new client or I'll make more money. And I was always like, why is that? And it was through this prompt where I learned that that is how my natural energy and magnetism works. Now for you, it may be different. It may be that you are naturally fiery and hustling works for you. So you can just see how ChatGPT really breaks that down for you, and I find it so interesting. So what I learned here in my gene keys is you attract prosperity by being calm, regulated, and energetically neutral. You're the eye of the storm, magnetic because you don't overreact. So through this prompt, you are really coming home to your natural gifts. You are learning what naturally makes you magnetic and how you can take that and magnify that in the world. And then here it also says how to glow up and cash in, voice and storytelling, seductive TikToks, voiceover reels, guided audios, peaceful presence, sensual routine, and then it gave a summary of my magnetic essence. You are here to lead through tenderness over toughness, sensuality over strategy, presence over performance, community over competition. Your magic is in being felt, not just seen. You glow when you soften. You rise when you let others in. If you want to, you can ask like how you can use these gifts and tools in different areas of life, whether that is romance or getting to your dream body or anything like that. But I want to share with you the next step that I did for this, which is finding your best manifestation techniques. Because there's so many YouTube videos out there and so many TikToks where people are like, do this for overnight manifestation or do that for 6 months, and it can get really confusing. But what works the best for us is what is already in our energetic blueprint. So all you're going to do is type, according to this info, what are my best manifestation strategies? This is what really brought it all together for me, because what you'll find is that a lot of things just feel like, oh yeah, I do feel that way, or that is how I feel abundant and magnetic. So through these resources, it's not like meant to be a chore or something that you have to do. Instead, it is uncovering what you brought into this lifetime and how you can magnify your natural gifts to draw in abundance, love, whatever it is that you are calling in. So what came up for me was your manifestations are most powerful when you feel turned on, excited, and embodied. You're not here to think your way into alignment. You're here to respond to what lights you up and follow pleasure. For do, it says move your body before making decisions. Only say yes to what lights you up in your gut. Speak desires aloud once your body says yes. Don't force vision boards or scripting if they don't feel juicy. Decide based on should or mental pressure. This really resonated for me because I did have a couple of times where I was like, I'm gonna do a vision board or I'm gonna script for a certain amount of days, but those just didn't really resonate with me. But when I do things like take a bath or go to the beach or move my body, that's when I feel so creative and like my energy is just flowing freely. It also went into my Libra moon in the 3rd house, and it gave me a couple of tips there. And for me, it also says manifest from peace, not reaction. This is truly an amazing framework to have because you stop questioning what you're supposed to do. And instead of feeling indecisive or burning out constantly from trying so many different things, you have your blueprint and you can work with it and implement it right away. Like for me, ever since I did this prompt, I just felt so much more at ease. And because of that, and because I'm doing manifestation tools that are aligned with me, or because I'm showing up online in the way that is really aligned with me, I don't feel like I'm hitting this wall all the time, and that is where I'm able to manifest. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you in beginning your glow up journey, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends that you want to have a glow up with.